Now it's time for Thursday Night Football. With 800 goals and 282 games to his credit, I'm joined now by Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dan. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
The two teams to be mixing it up this evening are Richmond and Carlton. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Banners ready for the players. Richmond run onto the ground. We have the toss of the coin. The Tigers win the toss. Opening round of the AFL season, and what a match we had. One of the most eagerly anticipated matches ever held at the MCG.
Yes, week one really provides a true form guide to the season.
Waiting for the siren now. Here we go. It's the Tigers versus Carlton. He's got the football now. Gives it to Asprey. Nankervis tackles and causes the ball to come loose as he brings down Cripps. The loose ball picked up. Gets the ball free. He runs for home. A desperate kick there. Plowman aims for his man on the ground. Jones with the football. With the ball now. Murphy with the bump. Handball short. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. 50 metres out. Martin launches one towards goal. The long goal by Martin. The Tigers get a goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Nankervis. I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Asprey throws the ball. Free kick. Cruiser kicks. The contest, no match for him. Asprey gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Nankervis sends one up towards the wing. Murphy takes it well.
Murphy is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. Cripps with the ball. Sending it on its way. It's a mark. He lines it up with the goal.
Cherno going for number one. You wouldn't believe it. It shaved the goalpost. The Blues trail by less than a goal. I would have expected him to nail that. Slams it on the boot. McIntosh has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He shouldn't have bothered. Prestia with a big bump to Murphy. Edwards with a kick as he gets pulled down by Cruiser. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Nice hands. 50 metres out. The Blues with bated breath, hoping this shot floats through the tall uprights. Carlton, no time to drop off. Less than a kick the difference. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Not much on offer for Grimes.
He's good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Loston marks it. It's been cut off. Graham with the kick. That's a mark. He lays off the pass. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Right, dishes it off to the running man. It's in the air. Nice kick, just a little bit too wide, and it's bounced off the post.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Grimes kicks. Cherno looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Cherno unloads one towards goal. Carlton get a goal. Carlton are in front. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Prusic is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Nankervis. Silvanic in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Spears a low ball. Fisher gets the upper hand. Low kick. Takes that one strongly.
Silvani is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. He slams that on the boot. It's a mark. Ellis slams the ball to his boot. Casbolt takes advantage. He knocks it down. He gets a fist to it. Rance gets it off the ground.
We'll have another ball up. Tapped by Cruiser. Ellis controls it. Hits the running man. Interception. Intercepted. He's got the footy in his hands. Picture perfect drop punt. Marked by Martin. Straight down the field. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Butler could grab the lead with this kick. Off by a matter of centimetres. The Tigers, no time to drop off. Less than a kick the difference. Disappointing kick there.
Jones told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time.
Umpire calls for the ball. Punch by Nankervis. Sockers the ball away. Butler picks it up. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 35 metres out. The lead handed over to Richmond. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Prusic with a big fist on it. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. Hastily kicked. Cherno bumps, takes possession, hits the running man. He spears the ball. Floston has it. Kicks. No one troubling him there. Prestiak with a daisy cutter. Nice contested mark by Lambert.
Lambert has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Cripps with handball. Cruiser with the kick. Simpson with the mark. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice strong mark. He boots it. The mark will be paid.
Good drop punt by Asprey. Nice hands.
He slams that on the boot. Martin with great hands.
He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Going for goal number 2. Sends it home with a mighty kick. That's 2 now. He's playing well. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good tap from Cruiser. Prestiak charges fiercely with a powerful bump. Dishes it off by hand. Bounces favourably for Murphy. Dishes it off to the running player. He just can't get out of the action. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Choose to kick it. Cochin drops the mark. Simpson finds his man on the move. Squeezes out a handball. Superb handball. The mark missed by Caddy. Cherno looking to make them pay for that turnover. Wright has the ball. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Thomas with the kick. Prusic marks it.
Cruiser can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Sending it on its way. Petrevsky-Seaton with the mark. Petrevsky-Seaton goes for goal. Goal for the Blues.
The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Prusic with the tap. Asprey with the tap. The ball mopped up. Simpson running in, about to kick. All eyes are watching. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. He sinks his first goal. The Blues steal back the lead. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Cruising with the mighty fist. Asprey gets the tap. Nankervis with the kick. Thomas with the interception. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Cruiser gets it. McIntosh decisively. Nankervis with the tap. Wright slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Cherno with the mighty fist. The bouncing ball is controlled. Ellis gets the ball. They've conceded possession. Sends the Sharon on its way.
Murphy is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice, strong mark. He slams that on the boot. Strong mark there. Edwards kicks the ball. It comes off hands. Butler gets the ball. Tap.
Wiedering with no other option but to put it to the empty space. McIntosh puts it on the boot. He wins the contest. Doherty hand passes to space and hopes for the best. Deft touch from Lambert. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Butler slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Murphy slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack.
Cripps can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Nankervis tackles him to the ground. Wiedering gains the loose ball. Cruiser gets the ball. Graham with a strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Not long before the end of this quarter. Petrevsky-Seaton with good strong hands.
Rand's the better man there. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Nice contested mark by Nankervis. As we go into the break, the scores are Carlton 21, Richmond 19.
Carlton will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to the Tigers. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how the Tigers can come back after the break.
Richo, what did his stats tell us?
Carlton have 38 kicks on the board, and the Tigers have 37. Fairly close, if you ask me. The Tigers and the Blues are close in hand.
First break is over, and we're back in action.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. The ball is socket. Kicked in a flurry. Cochin has seen plenty of the footy. Hits the running man. Tapped by Caddy. Gains possession. He has the ball, and he's heading for home. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. The Tigers take the lead.
Butler is very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Nankervis really gets onto this one. Gains possession. He's got the football now. Simpson has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Simpson has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Caddy kicks the ball. Murphy, with good strong hands, puts boot to ball. Edwards gets the upper hand.
Bumps the pigskin. Takes that one strongly.
He slams that on the boot. He gets it under pressure.
Goes for his 50. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Caddy with a relatively easy shot. 30 metres from home. A chance to add one more to his tally. Nice kick. That's 2 in a row for the Tigers. The Tigers by 10. All is in readiness. Cruising with the tap. Cripps comes away with the ball. He's heading for home. Cherno pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The lead is easily in reach for Carlton.
Cherno has a nose for goals. You wouldn't want to bet against him, even on the tightest of angles.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Guided by Cruiser, takes possession. Marks. Graham sends the ball on its way. Asprey knows he needs to hang on to them. Cochin slams it on the boot. The players have decided to take advantage. Bounces favourably for Edwards. Marks. Nankervis slams it on the boot.
Martin is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
I would have expected him to nail that. Jones gets set to kick it back in. Marked by Plum. Clears it. A great effort. Cherno putting some power behind that one. Nice contested mark by Cruiser. Boots it. Nice work from Graham. Puts boot to ball. A great effort.
Asprey has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Lambert looking for distance. Butler with a strong mark. He boots it. He takes the contested mark.
Kicks it. Great grab. Kicks. Martin racking up the possessions. With the ball now.
Edwards can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. A good fist. Cripps picks up the ball. Nice interception. Dishes it off to the running player. He slams that on the boot. Curnow boots it. He takes the contested mark. Loston with the kick. Asprey takes the mark.
Heads up the corridor. A great effort. Kicks. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Sends the Sharon on its way. Edwards grabs that one.
Edwards has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. Is he spotting a fly? He taps it. Cochin gets it off the ground. The ball gets smothered. Good hand skills there. Murphy is bumped off the ball.
He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Fisher kicks hard along the boundary line. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Sends the Sharon on its way. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Great grab. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Grimes has it.
Grimes got a really good footballing brain. He boots it. A great mark under pressure. He kicks the ball. Edwards brings the contested ball. Puts boot to ball. Nankervis with the ball. He slams that on the boot. Wietering with the ball.
Wietering sends one up towards the wing. Murphy marks it. Hastily kicked. Wright takes the mark. A low stabbing kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Bumps the pigskin. A good mark under the circumstances.
Cochin has so much potential. He could just be anything. Cooley kicks it. He claims the ball. He gets a fist to it. Cruiser goes for goal. He gets the behind.
Carlton, no time to drop off. Less than a kick the difference. I would have expected him to nail that. He has a few options. Rance kicks to himself. Gets boot to leather. He spills the mark. Cripps looking like a Manchester United player. Silvanic launches one towards goal. Carlton have scored the last 2 goals. Carlton are in front. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Silvanic with the goal, and he runs back into position. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Kruzik really gets onto this one. Asprey dishes it off by hand. Nankervis boots it. Great mark. Martin in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. I don't know if you can see it from back there, but it's a goal. The Tigers are in the lead.
Martin is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time.
Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Nankervis guides it. Controlled by Wright. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. He gets his hands on the footy. Edwards hammers the ball for goal. Edwards gets the goal from a long way out. That's 2 in a row for the Tigers. The Tigers with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 44-34. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Cruiser taps. Nankervis gets a nice bump from Cripps. Floston has the ball. He has the ball. Rams takes it well.
The Richmond big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Tigers' scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. He kicks the ball. Martin puts his boot on it. Butler with the spoil. It gets tapped. His run-up looks promising. Martin there to mop up. Martin puts it through.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Reload with the mighty fist. Lucky bounce collected. Martin is getting the ball again and again. Martin sinks the long kick. He'll feature well on the stat sheet this match. That's 3 in a row for the Tigers. The Tigers leads by 22.
Martin is a first-class decision-maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill.
He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Big thump from Revolt. Prestia picks up the loose ball. He soccers it. Edwards handballs short. Cochin aims for his man on the ground. Approaching the goals now. Revolt kicks for goal. Revolt gets the goal with an ambitious kick. That's 4 in a row for Richmond. The Tigers by 28.
Revolt has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Reload hits it. Cochin with the ball. Bump by Wiedering. Jams it on the boot now. Martin delivers a nice bump to Jones. Takes possession. Grigg gets the ball. Jones with the mighty fist. Butler decisively. He kicks quickly. He picks it up. Right foolishly pushes his opponent in the back. Martin steers the ball towards goal. The Tigers lead the Blues.
Martin is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time.
Claimed by Revolt. Cochin with a big bump to throw. Able to grab it on the half volley. The ball in the hands of Wiedering. Intercepted. Lobs the pass. Puts boot to ball. A good mark under the circumstances. Caddy spears the ball. A nice running mark. Gets boot to leather. A great effort.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the Blues forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. It's a mark. He gets boot to the ball. Grigg with great hands.
25 metres out. Grigg takes aim for goals. Gets the distance. And that puts them further in front. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Rowe guides it. The bouncing ball is controlled. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Goal from a long way out by Cochin. Richmond by 46. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. The Tigers are leading by 46 as we go to the break.
It looks like Carlton have not been themselves in the first half. I'll tip them to come out firing in the second half. But for Richmond fans out there,
the halftime break is over now. Back to work.
champions keep playing until they get it right.
Kruzak wins the tap. Terrible timing by Nankervis. Kicked by Asbury. Off hands. Goes short with a hand pass. Squeezes out a handball. Good tap from Murphy. Butler gets the tap. A favourable bounce. Pickett just told him to turn his head and cough. Lambert gathers it. Jones gathers. McIntosh charges fiercely with a powerful bump. Butler going for number 3. Just fell through, and that puts them further in front.
Butler seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Good fist. Right Alex is in his possession. Edwards throws the ball. Free kick. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Chernow sends the ball on its way.
Ellis can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. McIntosh slams the ball to his boot. Edwards puts his boot on it. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Wright gets the footy. He cuts the ball off. The hand pass hits the man. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Doherty has the football. He marks the ball.
Graham sends the ball on its way. A great effort.
Ellis is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cool head so he can make the right decisions more often. Curnow with the kick. Simpson boots it. Great hands. Silvani lines up.
We're perilously close to having the floodgates open. It's a bad feeling. This goal is vital. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Kruzak directs it down. Smothers. Chernow is able to grab it on the half volley. Edwards with the running catch. Kicks. Martin gets the upper hand. Martin tries his luck with a shot at goal. Nice kick. And they stretch out their lead.
Martin is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time.
Asprey swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Chernow kicks. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Great grab. Gets boot to high. Takes that one strongly.
Prestiak just has hands that are magical. He just takes the ball so cleanly. Butler kicks it. He gets the upper hand.
Rioli going for number 1. The Tigers add one to their tally. Rioli sinking his first goal. The lead has been increased. Claimed by Kruzak. Asprey was taken high. Asprey kicks it to the square. A mark by Kruzak. Sends it into the open paddock. Murphy has had plenty of it, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
Hands like dinner plates. He spears the ball. Marked by Curnow. A long way out. We're perilously close to having the floodgates open. It's a bad feeling. This goal is vital.
Curnow has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays.
Kruzak gets onto the ball. Asprey was taken high. Cuts towards the middle. Wright drops the mark. They've conceded possession. Edwards lays it off to the running man. Doherty gains possession through the interception. Cochin cops it from behind. Lobs the handball. Intercepted by Martin. Wiedering tries his luck along the ground. Murphy runs past and gets the ball. Kruzak made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Gets his first. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Kruzak outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Hooley with the kick. Asprey controls it. He gains possession. He runs into the goal. Lambert shoots. Lambert scoring from a long bomb.
Lambert has a nose for goals. You wouldn't want to bet against him, even on the tightest of angles.
Nankervis. I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. The ump has had enough. It's a ball up. Krusek nicely outclassing Nankervis. Asprey keeps it alive with a foot, sockers the ball away. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Picture perfect drop punt. Graham claims it.
Well, Carlton haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Nankervis with the kick, kept his composure then. He gets boot to the ball.
Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. A pretty safe bet from this position. Butler shoots for goal. Slots it. The lead has been increased.
Butler isn't the biggest kick in the league, but he makes up for that with his accuracy.
Krusek taps it. Able to grab it on the half volley. Clean pick up by Murphy. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Gets boot to leather. The contest, no match for him.
The Tigers haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Blues. And the umpire will throw it in. A good hit out there, good hand skills there. Cruiser gets the intercept. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first. Doherty has the ball. That's an elite skill handballing when being tackled. Kennedy handballs to the man on the move. Graham spills it. The ball is scooped up. He just wants some attention. Gives it to the running man. Casbolt gets onto the ball. He picked it up off the ground.
Nankervis off. Breathing like Tony Soprano. Krusek aims for his man on the ground. We'll have another ball up. Greenwald totally outclassed in that contest. A favourable bounce. The ball spills to Grimes. Kennedy, a good drummer. He grabs it on the run. Silvanic knocks it through for a point. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Nice mark there.
Simpson shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Silvani takes the mark. Silvani shoots for goal. Silvani kept his cool and it pays off.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Krusek nicely outclassing Greenwald. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. He's got the footy in his hands. He was never going to get that. No, that's just giving the ball away. Handball finds Klarman. Intercepted by Lambert. Handball short. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Doherty on for Carlton. Ball up on the outer side wing. Jones guides it. Clean tap by Prestia. Thomas gathers. Sweeping handball. He's injured. Can you tell us more, Richard?
Yeah, definitely something wrong there. He'll be coming off the ground as quick as he can.
The umpire calls advantage. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Martin has no trouble getting up on top of the packs, but sometimes he just can get his timing wrong. If he doesn't lift, I think it'll come to the stage where the coach will ask him to be a bit more disciplined in the contest. Martin takes a shot. The huge kick makes it through the goals.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game.
Cruiser has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches.
Bump by Raw. Takes possession. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. A great effort. Butler lining up. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees.
Butler can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Greenwald sends the ball on its way.
Rowe really wears his heart on his sleeve. He grabs it. He gets boot to the ball. Curnow getting into position for the kick. Puts boot to ball. He takes a strong mark.
Kicks. Strong mark. 40 metres out. Petrevsky-Seaton must be aware of the pressure he's under. This needs to go through. I would have expected him to nail that. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult. So I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. As we go into the final break, the scores are the Tigers 122, Carlton 60. Both coaches will be anxious. After the break, the players should be eager to get started and finish the game with a win for their side.
The more difficult the victory, the greater the happiness in winning.
He gets tackled as he hands it off. Kicked by Thomas. The contest, no match for him. Chernow a long way out. Chernow launches one towards goal. Chernow gets the goal from a long way out. That's number 4. A much-needed goal for the Blues. Cruiser aims for his man on the ground. Shoots off the handball. Approaching the goals now. Perfect kick. That's 2 in a row for Carlton. The effort is still there, but it might be too late to do anything with it.
Chernow on his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Collected by Nankervis. They've conceded possession. The ball picked up. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
50 metres from home. Works it across the ground. The mark is taken by Asprey. Sends it on its way. Nice hands.
The Tigers could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Gives it to the running man. Martin drops it. It's been intercepted by the opposition. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Sending it on its way. Edwards with a strong mark.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. This will certainly test him from this distance. Martin launches one towards goal. A brave shot, but an unwise one in the end. The Tigers in front. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Jones, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. No one around troubling him there. A clean pickup. Doherty plays it off to the man on the run. Murphy gets a fist to it. He lays off the pass. Sending it on its way. It's a mark.
As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 20 metres from home. An easy angle for Prioli. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. He's bagged a couple now. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Rioli has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. Rioli loves that.
The Blues midfielders are well and truly on top in this match. They're winning everything at the stoppages. You have to wonder what the rest of their team are doing. This midfield can't keep carrying the team all game. Strong mark there. Nice bit of power then. He grabs it. Thomas slams the ball to his boot.
Asprey sends one up towards the wing. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rule that one. Ball up on the outer side wing.
Nankervis is really good at getting up in the ruck, but his directional taps need some more work. Curnow kicks the ball. Right, marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. The mark will be paid. Sending it on its way. McIntosh with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. The ball is slammed towards goal by Prioli. And the risk pays off. Goal. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Cruiser has shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Edwards with the football. His run-up looks promising. Prestia sinks the long kick.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Cruiser guides it, has it now. Kennedy with a clinical drop punt.
Cooley, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He boots it. That's a nice, strong mark. Puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid. He slams that on the boot. Curnow just wanted it more then.
65 metres out. They need a goal to keep that door ajar. The huge kick makes it to the goals. Goal number 6. He's really putting on a show today. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this? Tapped by Curnow. A rushed kick. Prestia decisively. Simpson there to mop it up. No, that's just giving the ball away. Takes possession. Graham finally touches the footy. Martin, ambitious kick. I can't believe it. It's a goal.
Martin is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Cruiser guides it. McIntosh has the ball. Lambert has the ball. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Tackled by Lambert. Doherty looking like a Manchester United player. Guided down nicely by Carlton. Martin controls. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Nice mark under pressure. 45 metres out. Butler with quite a challenge in front of him. Distance could be the problem. Martin likes his chances for goal. Look at that. He's put it through. The Tigers been nailing the coffin shut.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Guided by Cruiser. He's got the football now. He picked it up off the ground. Caddy with the pass. Nankervis puts it on the boot. Wiedering kicks. Curnow from behind.
Look, the Blues haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Curnow marks it. He boots it. He grabs it.
Opportunity now for Kennedy. Kicks into the forward line. Marked by Petrevsky-Seton. 25 metres out. Shot by Petrevsky-Seton. Carlton should really pack up and go home at this stage.
Petrevsky-Seton obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else.
Martin just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Rioli delusions of grandeur. Grigg with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Tapped by Cruiser. Graham taps. Rioli aims for his man on the ground. The Rucks are going at it. Brands with the first touch. Does well to keep it in play. Has it now. They've conceded possession. Intercept by Rioli. Wiedering gains possession through the interception. Simpson sends one up towards the wing. Great grab.
Murphy's just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel. Curnow, with good strong hands, puts boot to ball. Cooley wins the contested ball. He boots it. That's a nice, strong mark.
Murphy kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Bumps the pigskin, and the mark will be paid. Simpson kicks. Fisher takes an uncontested mark.
Fisher is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He slams that on the boot. He gets it under pressure. Sending it on its way. He takes a strong mark.
It's an understatement to say they really need this one. The Blues have scored the last 2 goals. Some nice goals, but it won't make much difference at the end of the day. Big leap. Asprey controls it. Jams it on the boot now. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Simpson kicks. A mark by Silvani. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. The mark is taken by Ellis. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Wins the hard ball.
McIntosh. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. He hits it. Prestia knocks it down. Murphy picks up the ball. He's approaching the goals now. Silvani with good strong hands.
Silvani thumps the ball for goal. Nice kick. Don't feature well on the stat sheet this match. All is in readiness. Deft touch from Brants. Tapped by Martin. He gains possession, gives it to the running man, just in time with that kick. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Graham keeps it alive with a foot. Rioli collects it, hits the running man. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Butler is an absolute leather magnet, and for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my wallet. Rance gets the tap. He gets his hands on the footy. Kennedy has the ball. Jams it on the boot. Great mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Kicks it. Marks. Ellis feeds it wide. Thomas marks it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. The Blues were really taught a lesson today. Richo, how did you see their performance in today's game?
A tiresome, boring match to watch.
Much appreciated, Richo. Richmond come away victorious with 159-96. Thanks for joining us, Richo, but that's all we have time for.
It's been my pleasure, Dennis. We look forward to having everyone back soon.
Risking head and skin. If we're behind, then never mind. We'll fight and fight.